I was very depressed on that day. My boyfriend and I was broken up 6 hours just before this happened to me. I could not accept that the person I love above me will no longer a part of my life. I tried to console myself in every possible ways, but I failed in every attempt. The pain was so intense, and being alone in my home and thinking of all the happiest memories was killing me. So I chose to take a walk. You know, I'm not an alcoholic person and did not have any addictions to divert myself. So I simply chose to take a walk. Surprisingly, the idea worked. I was living in a distant neighborhood and I barely find people in my area, even though it was just past the 8. But sometimes we need to accompany with ourselves to heal. The calmness of the empty road, the noiseless winter breeze, the warmth of solitude somehow consoled my depression very well. I was not aware how long I walked and how much time it took until my legs started to beg for rest. So I went to the nearby street benches to relax myself comfortably. I took a deep breath and let my sufferings out. I closed my eyes and tears started to coming out of my heart. It was me and the empty road with some dim lanterns and the fresh winter breeze and nothing else. But it was not. My peace vanished and a sudden slap of fear hit me the moment I heard a sudden crack sound out of blue. It might be a street dog, I thought, but it became more and more suspicious when I heard it thrice in a row. I saw an intense darkness in front of me, and anything that hides behind it was barely visible to my eyes. But at all of sudden, I felt a sudden adrenaline rush that spontaneously made me to walk back to my home. At that moment, I realized that the fear of survival was above all the fears. I could sense my legs were drawn me to back to the way I came without my intentions. Also, I felt like someone or something was behind me at that moment. I volunteered to pass and took a leap to face that fear. It was a bad idea. Something was near the bench I rested a few moments before. Was it a human or something else? Whatever it was, the thing was no shorter than 7 feet. It was so enormous as a bulky figure covered with hairs all over the body. I heard a strong, growling sound even from the distance. I started to panic and still there in fear. At that moment, in particular, I saw deep red eyes of that creature. Suddenly, my heart beats very fast, almost like it was about to explode. Whatever I was facing looks very inhuman, so I dared not to stand there even for a single moment. I started to sprint back to my home. The creature seemed to follow me. I heard the footstep in the empty silence. I ran very fast and somehow managed to reach home soon. I opened the door in a hurry and took a look behind. At that moment, the creature was already near my home. I rushed myself in and locked the door quickly. My face became pale. The fear of death haunted my heart. I screamed at Alexa to take a check if the doors and the windows were locked and get relieved only after it said yes. After a long hours of terror, I gained strength to look at the windows to check the predator. But there was none. It was not there. There was no evidence of some random creature was chasing me home. It was the empty road alone. Did I hallucinate everything because of my depression? Or everything was true? I certainly had no idea. I did not see the creature again, hopefully forever.